How to test basic instrument cables. This one is bad, this one is good. How do we tell? First, we check out our info. So here, it shows you that 1 is going to test the sleeve, 2 is going to test the tip, and 3 is going to test the ring. That's for TRS cables, tip, ring, sleeve, or TS cables, which would just be the tip, number 2, and the sleeve, number 1. The way it's going to show you is like you'll connect it to both sides here, and then it will light up if it's connected on this side. It doesn't show any lights until they're both connected, but then anything connected on this end and that end, if it's receiving and checking the connection, you'll see a light in both. So 1 and 2 showing that the 1 sleeve is connected on both sides if both lights are up, and 2, the tip is connected on both sides if it lights up, and 3, the ring is connected on both sides if it lights up. Breakdown of TRS and TS cables. TS cables are like our instrument cables that we use. There's the tip, and this is the whole sleeve. TRS cables have an extra feature for balanced signal. So the tip is still the same, and then there's this ring here, and then there's the sleeve there. And I have other breakdowns on sheets. There's the insides of it, and just kind of how the wiring works. Here's my TRS jack. I'm gonna plug it in here. And then I have my other side. I'm gonna plug it in there. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna see the lights go on. So 1, arrow, arrow, that's the top one showing this connection, to the bottom one, this connection. So 1 is my sleeve, which is that right there. It's measuring it right now and it's saying it's connected because both lights are on. And then you flip it to 2. Ignore 3, I don't really know what that's about, but there's not both connections. 2, boom, so this cable is working. Number 2 is the tip. Remember, this is the tip here, so it's measuring that and that. It's connection to both ends, and it's good. Now let's look at a bad one. This is the one we were having trouble with today in practice. What happens is over time, these start wearing out because they get stepped on, or we're not wrapping the cables properly, and that causes cable damage within the wiring. So here's 1, our sleeve. Remember, that's the sleeve. It seems to be good. We're getting light from both ends. Again, ignore the 3 ring. There's nothing for 2. 2 is the tip, and it has a tip. Both of these have a tip, but this one, it shows that this cable is fried. These things are great if you run into a bunch of old instrument cables or somebody donates stuff, you want to see if it works. And also, it matters more once you start getting the nicer cables. These are cheap cables. This isn't working, so it's just going in the trash. Since we are starting to wrap our cables a little better and we're thinking about how we run our cables and we're not actually stepping on them as much, our cables are gonna last longer and I'm more comfortable getting nicer cables like Mogami. To replace that one, for example, I'll probably get a really nice instrument cable. And if a really nice instrument cable goes bad, we're gonna check here and we won't throw a bad instrument cable away. If it's a nice quality, we repair it. And you'll need one of these to figure out where the damage is done so you can repair it.